You know who you are. I know the Onpassive cult is what you want. If you are looking for me to join, I can tell you that I don't have a desire to be accepted or to scam people.
You a hoe, you a bitch, you think that you cute as shit.
Bitch, no!
4, 3, 2, 1,
let go!
Yeah. Birthday. It's your birthday.
If I die, bury me inside the Louis style.
They ask me what I do and who I do it for, and how I come up with this shit up in the studio. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. When I die, bury me inside the Gucci style. When I die, bury me inside the Louis style. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. She got a big booty, so I call big booty. Wrist moving, cook, getting to it. I'm in the kitchen, yams everywhere. Just made a jewel, I got bands everywhere. You the realest nigga breathing if I hold my breath. Referee with a whistle, hold his tag. Extendo clip, extendo roll. When your girl leave me, she need a hair salon. Hair wig killer going on the chopper thumb. See, I done had more bombs than Pakistan. Dope bomb, and a pill bomb. See, nigga, I'm ballin' you in wheel car. When I die, bury me inside the jury style. When I die, bury me inside the truest style. True to my religion, to everything, I'm too different.
You have a berserker demon?
Karen, she didn't know I was filming her. She also didn't know I had my hose in my hand, too.
Tiny Dinger Condoms, a YouTube streamer's favorite brand. Grab your bottle now and make that nasty foot fragrance vanish just like a ghost. Buy Tiny Dinger diapers today.
So when I
My God, like, hey, hon, how are you doing? Hello there, my name is Pammy. Thank you so much for coming to my paparazzi party. I'm just here to sell some jewelry.
All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. When I die, bury me inside the Gucci style. When I die, bury me inside the Louis style. All I want for my birthday.
That she did not know that our community exists. Claire, honey, you knew our community exists. You read r/anti-MLM subreddit. You know we exist.
She ain't giving to the needy, huh? You go downstairs and fall asleep with the TV on. Y'all been together 10 years, you deserve a menage. Especially if you put that BMW in a garage. Especially if you paid a couple payments on her mama crib. Went to her niece's graduation, man, I hate those kids. Last birthday, she got you a new sweater. Put it on, give her a kiss and tell her do better. She said, how about I get you jewelry from the West End? How about she hit the West End and get a
we're not only going to be looking at the Onpassive website.
Don't be
what is the matter with these people?
If we preach it, then we practice. Don't be reaching, don't be touching shit. We in Kanye West Benz, cause I will turn you back to a pedestrian.
They ask me what I do and who I do it for, and how I come up with this shit up in the studio. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. When I die, bury me inside the Gucci style. When I die, bury me inside the Louis style. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. It's your birthday.
You're the type of guy that sees someone walking in high heels towards a big, massive dog shit on the pavement, and you don't warn them about it, doesn't mean that the rest of us are like, oh, you're warning me.
I show up with a check to your workplace.
They hand the valet the keys to the Mercedes.
Tell the DJ play your song, this shit come on.
What I'm seeing from the back, I came front of.
They ask me what I do and who I do it for. When I die, bury me inside the booty club. Get it good, get it good, get it good. I might switch it up and get you good. They ask me what I do and who I do it for, and how I come up with this shit up in the studio. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe.
My name's Ashby Potter, and I'm your friend.
When I die,
And it's your birthday, baby. You deserve a coupe today. Wow.
Stop throwing
place. You in first place. Bad bitch contest. You in first place.
Wake up!
We will show up. We will be at every stream. We will take over. And we will eventually stop your cult.
If that's a cult, call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke.
So be it.
Karma's a bitch.
Just can't hang these up the same as you could, slam it down. Hello, everyone, and happy birthday to me! Yes, we are celebrating my birthday. My birthday was yesterday, and allegedly people look forward to me celebrating my birthday on here every year. So I hope that you enjoy this stream in which we're going to be laughing at me and many other things. Everyone has done a wonderful job of wishing me a happy birthday over the past couple days. I just want to say thank you so much for all of your messages and comments and emails and etc. And thank you, Mark, for the $9.99. We will go and have a birthday drink on you. I barely drink, but hey, just for you, maybe I will. Look at Mark, you're a bad influence. It's Friday, it is Friday. Happy Friyay, everyone. I'm going to get a case of Molson. Yes, I believe they're under $10, aren't they? There you go. Then I could have 6 beer. How about that? Because Trevor won't have it. He doesn't drink. I'd have to force him into it. But yes, I am now 38. So, getting up there. And I have a question for you. Because I just realized this, but I know that all of you are very familiar with the birthday song, right? How much maple syrup do you get for $9.99? Probably not much, actually. Just a small bottle. It's quite pricey. To be honest with you, unless you're going into the grocers to get the cheap kind, which we don't do here. We get the real maple syrup. How does the happy birthday song go for you? Like where you are, where you live, I'm in Canada. When I say, the happy birthday song, how are you thinking it goes, Does it go, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Queen, happy birthday to you. And then does anything come after that? Thank you, Violet, for the 350 czar. I appreciate you. Yes, Mark, come catch up later. No, I do not do Cash App because Cash App is what the scammers use. So I try not to do Cash App. Also, I don't know if Canada does have Cash App. I believe it does. Maybe it does. I'm not really sure. But I don't really ask for donations. I've just started doing that with the PayPal because some people are like, I don't want to send super chats. I would rather just donate to you. So I was like, okay, I'll start putting up a little bit of a PayPal. But I don't like doing it because even on a special occasion like my birthday, like I've straight up had someone on this platform pretend to befriend me for 6 months so that they could buy me a birthday present, so that they could go and be a victim of mine in some way, so that they could use it to get clout and make videos on here. So I would honestly rather just be like, don't send me anything for my birthday, because to be honest, because of who I am and how people have treated me on here, I have a hard time accepting gifts. I have a hard time accepting money. I have a hard time accepting people even being nice to me. Because usually when someone's being nice to me on here, it's so that they control me to do something wrong to me so that they can then cancel me in some way. So, I'm a little bit different.
I don't really like asking for the stuff. So, you know, I just kind of put it in there. If you want to donate, I appreciate you. Even if you just, you know, send the super chat, super sticker through here, I still appreciate it. You know, I don't really like to ask for stuff. And I don't think I would ever have a Cash app up for long enough to be like, hey guys, donate. So I just probably won't get one. PayPal I have because my husband uses it for other things. He uses it for his working that he does online. So we already have the PayPal. That's why it's more in his name than it is in my name. And that's what I mean. Like, it's not even really in my name, you know? So I'm like out here like, I don't know how to ask for donos. People just send super chats sometimes. And I'm like, oh my God, people are sending me extra stuff. That's craziness. Cool. You know, I don't really do the whole like donation thing. But I love all of you and I appreciate all of you. All I want you guys to do is be here. Just be here. Like the videos. Watch me make a fool of myself as we cover different topics. And, you know, just have a fun time. Just have a fun time. I know, but you don't have to see. I've had people literally pretend to be my friend on here for over a year. Like, literally pretend to be my best friend, get close to me, see pictures of, like, me and my family privately that, like, I don't show other people. They're also a girl, claim to love kids, you know, pretend to care about me just so that they could then run off to, like, I don't know, fucking Hatman and Emma and be like, I'm Queen of Karma victim. I gave her stuff for her birthday and she didn't pay me back for her birthday present. And then they write like a literal whole website. They made a website. And then I had 12-hour streams again. And it was like, oh my God. You know, like you come out here, you don't want to date one streamer, and then the whole world fucks with you for 15 years because of it. That's what being online is like. It's like, don't come out here if you're married. Or if you got a man. All right? You're not allowed. You have to be completely single, and any man on here that looks at you and wants you, you better take them. Because if you don't, they're allowed to do fucking 12-hour streams. I've literally had people do 12-hour streams about me for charging a guy with sexual assault in 2019. It is 2024. Dude is over his sentence. People are still upset. Everyone's over it, including the guy that got charged, but not some people out here on the internet, you know? So to me, it's like, I gotta keep people at an arm's length for a reason. It's not because I don't like you guys or care about you or whatever else. It's just when I came out here, I was very open and I want to be friends with everyone and all of the creators. They look like great people. And then reality hit me, which it often does. You know, come out here for 2-3 years straight making videos, you're going to want to stick to yourself. Okay? You're going to want to stick to yourself. Alves, but you like it when I beat you. So I know that when I beat you, you're going to like it, and then you're not going to complain. It'll all be fine. AKA the penguin swine. Exactly. See? April even had to deal with it. She was only out here for like a month. And she already had some dude that was like, I want to date that one. And she was like, no, I'm not interested. 7 videos later. 7. They made 7 videos. April isn't even a creator. And like, so this is what I mean, okay? And they all hang out with Zoom on Discords. And then they tell you to send them stuff or else they're going to make accounts of you saying the N-word. And then people have videos of you saying the N-word, and you're like, Jesus Christ. Just because I didn't want to hang out with these people on a fucking Discord 2 years ago. You know? So, I would just rather not. I would just come in, say happy birthday, donate via YouTube or the PayPal, if you will. I'm not going to open up any more avenues. I'm sorry. Thank you, Gogo, for the $5. I appreciate you. The only thing you look forward to is me beating you out. 7 videos in less than 48 hours. That's true. It was. But see, that's like normal. And then if you're a woman and you're like, I think it's very bizarre that these men are making these weird videos about me. Everyone's like, wow. Aren't you just playing victim? And it's like, okay, I give up. I give up on trying to gauge the internet. Trying to control who does what on here, okay? Do whatever the fuck you want. You want to gang up everyone and take them to court? Have fun. Like, I don't care. So today we're celebrating me and how I don't care. If you have to KYC us, ask for our information, you can, as long as we don't use the EKYC from Onpassive. Oh, Lord. I don't even know if I would be able to use that, even for YouTube. You know what I mean? I think YouTube has their own, like, little CAPTCHA system when you sign up. And that's why that one won't take off. But yeah, all right, sorry. Back to the... So, I watch a lot of YouTube, even though I make YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube. And since it was my birthday, I was just, checking out some stuff. And I realized that we do not all sing the happy birthday song the same way. Apparently, people in the US sing it differently. People in Canada, people in Australia. And one of my favorite creators ever make a little video about it, which I thought we would just watch together.
Australians do things that people in the USA do not.
Okay.
You guys watch Tony and Ryan? Because if you don't, you're very much missing out. Very, very funny. They are my favorite. I watch them all the time. These are funny people.
Chant what comes next, all right? Here in Australia, we're finishing up Happy Birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, dear someone. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, now does it end there for you? Because I'm in Canada. And here in Canada, that's not where the song ends. But it doesn't go how Tony thinks
Hip, hip.
it does.
Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray!
Like,
They don't do that.
No.
What?
They don't do the hip, hip, hooray.
We don't either. We do, how old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you now? Or if the person's like over the age of 21, because then you usually have them, are you 1? No. Are you 2? So you don't want to do that 25 or more times, Then at the end you get to happy birthday, dear queen, and many more, and you add that part at the end.
So they don't have fun there.
No, they don't have fun there. So
Without the hip hip, it's just singing a stupid song.
Some would argue it's just a stupid song anyway.
I'm a hip hipper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You would be.
It's like alpha dog energy. Don't you think? It's the biggest flex, I reckon.
Not only are you the muscles of this podcast, you are the alpha
official-
dog
the
and official hip hipper
of this podcast. I'll put that on my LinkedIn.
I'll help you get your next job, Ryan. And Tony should definitely put that on their LinkedIn, that they both do the hip hip hooray. So I thought it would be fun to really actually look into this. Because you know me and my amazing type A personality. So I was like, what is with the happy birthday song? Because I saw that short and I was like, that's interesting how they have their version. Allegedly, the US just ends it at the end of the song. It's just the song. Here in Canada, we do the how old are you now? Or have many more, like birthdays, coming. Hopefully you don't die on your birthday. That would suck. So I decided to look into it. And apparently there's been some drama with the happy birthday song, which I found interesting because I was like, is this not one of the happiest songs in the whole fucking world? How did we get drama singing the happy birthday song? It brings us lots of drama, So what is the thing about the happy birthday song? Well, no matter what version, right, the main part of the song stays the same. We all do the happy birthday to you, you know. That part's the same. But you see, it actually used to be called Good Morning to All. Well, not a lot of people maybe are aware of that. So, Happy Birthday is a song traditionally sung to celebrate a person's birthday. Like, thank you. Obviously, we get it. According to the 1998 Guinness World Records, it's the most recognized song in the English language, followed by For He's a Jolly Good Fellow, which is also what I guess they used to sing at birthday parties too. The song's base lyrics have been translated into at least 18 languages. And the melody comes from a song, Good Morning to All, which was traditionally attributed to Patty and Mildred Hill in 1893. Although some people dispute the claim that they made the tune. So Patty Hill was a kindergarten principal in Louisville, Kentucky. And she was at the Little Loom House School, and her sister, Mildred, was the pianist and composer there. So they used to sing, Good morning to all, good morning to all, good morning to all the children. Like a song like this that they called Good Morning to All. And it was supposed to be like an easy song that kids could sing. It was sung in the beginning of the day when the kids were all arriving to the school. But the very first time that the melody and lyrics appeared printed was in 1912. Okay, the Summy Company registered a copyright to the song in 1935, though, which credited authors Preston Ware Oram and Mrs. R.R. Foreman. So in 1988, Warner Chappell Music purchased the company, owning the copyright for $25 million US, with the value of the Happy Birthday song estimated at $5 million. Warner claimed that the US copyright would not expire until the year 2030, and that unauthorized public performances of the song are illegal unless royalties are paid, which then causes a big problem, because that means that now you're not even allowed to sing it while you're at a restaurant, for example, celebrating your great Aunt Lucy's birthday. Or else you gotta pay royalties, and it's like, that's not okay. In February 2010, the royalty for a single use was $700. By one estimate, the song is the highest earning single song in history. But in the European Union, the copyright for the song expired on January 1st, 2017. Violet says, oh my gosh, how much money do we all owe, right? We all owe a lot of money to them now. So the American copyright status of the Happy Birthday to You song caused a lot of drama. And it drew more attention with the passage of the Copyright Term Extension Act in 1998. The Supreme Court upheld the act in Eldred versus Ashcroft in 2003. And Associate Justice Stephen Breyer specifically mentions Happy Birthday to You in his dissenting opinion. So American law professor Robert Bronny, sorry, I probably said that wrong, extensively researched the song and concluded in 2010 that it is almost certainly no longer under copyright. Then Good Morning to You Productions sued Warner and Chappell for falsely claiming the copyright to the song in 2013. In September of 2015, a federal judge declared that the Warner Chappell copyright claim was invalid, ruling that the copyright registration applied only to a specific piano arrangement of the song and not to its lyrics and melody. In 2016, Warner Chappell settled for $14 million. Okay, so they agreed. Okay, we'll pay the $14 million, whatever. And the court declared that Happy Birthday to You was now a public domain song. So technically, until like 2016, we were all singing a copyright version of this. So now the song is in the public domain in the US and the European Union. Warner Chappell Music had previously claimed copyright on the song in the US and did collect licensing fees for its use. And in 2015, the copyright claim was declared invalid. And again, Warner agreed to pay back $14 million. Thank you, Ref's Golden Baby Carrot. So that's crazy to me. So in the European Union, copyright lasts for the life of the author plus 70 years, okay? So Patty Hill died in 1946 as the last surviving author. So the copyright was going to expire in those countries come January 1st of 2017 anyway. So, you know, whatever. TV shows had to pay them if they sang it, right? And that's crazy to me. I think we all just thought that this was just a free-for-all song. Anyone could sing it. So this is actually where the Good Morning to All was printed in 1912. It was in the Beginner's Book of Songs. So the first time it was ever printed. And it was actually called Good Morning to All. And the third verse was Happy Birthday to You. So it wasn't just the Happy Birthday song on its own back then. But then, of course, in 1915, in the Golden Book of Favorite Songs, it was printed again. And both of these say that it was the sisters that are the ones that wrote the song, of course. And it's apparently the original was Good Morning to All, again with the third verse being the Happy Birthday to You. Then I found it very interesting because it says English speakers at a birthday party do sing it with the other guests celebrating the birthday, often when presented with a birthday cake, right? After the song is sung, party guests sometimes add wishes like, and many more, expressing the hope that the birthday person will enjoy a long life. And then it even says here, in the United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand, immediately after Happy Birthday has been sung, it's traditional for one of the guests to lead with hip hip. And that's why, you know, Ryan and them were talking about it. You go hip hip, and, you know, She thinks that it's very alpha. And then all of the other guests join in, you know, because you got to have the first hip hipper. The alpha hip hipper has to start it off first. And then the other people join in and go, hooray! And you do that 3 times. But, you know, here in Canada and in other regions of America, we do the how old are you now? How old are you now? And then sometimes you count up, are you 1? Are you 2? You know. And if you're older, like I said, you just go, and many more. So I found it interesting that they had actually been like, yeah, this is a difference in how we all sing the song. Because I didn't know that until now, okay? I didn't know. One of the most famous performances of Happy Birthday to You was, of course, I'm sure you all know it right off the bat, Marilyn Monroe singing it to U.S. President John F. Kennedy. Happy birthday, Mr. President. You know that one? Shanny also did a version of that. I'm sure many of you also know that one. That was back in May of 1962. Another notable one was by the comedian Victor Borge. And he played the song in styles of various composers, or he would begin playing Moonlight Sonata and then transition into Happy Birthday. It was on one of his bits that he used to do this. And my favorite version of this Happy Birthday song is the Beatles recorded version that they did for BBC Radio's 5th anniversary. And you can look that up now. It's like, it's your birthday, you know. Anyway, I'm a very big Beatles fan, so I like that one. And that's the deal with the Happy Birthday song. So I hope that you enjoyed learning about that, because I found it very, very interesting. I'm sure his wife was thrilled, right? I know. I'm sure she was, that Marilyn Monroe was there doing that. Yeah. As a wife, I wouldn't have been too happy. So I don't really believe in horoscopes, but there's lots of people out there that seem to really, really believe in horoscopes. And I thought it would just be fun to just take a moment and celebrate, you know, my horoscope. You know? Salah's Tiny Dinger says, happy birthday. I'm looking for a new wife. Any takers? I need to move to the West. Violet wants to know if you have a minimum weight requirement. I don't think he does, Violet. Otherwise, you know. You like the Stevie Wonder version? Yes. That's another really good version as well. They say it's your birthday. Gonna have a good time. Yep, that's my favorite one. So the Gemini. I am a Gemini. My husband is a Gemini. My sister-in-law is a Gemini. Brother-in-law, Gemini. Father-in-law, Gemini. Most of the family was born in June. We're a Gemini bunch over here. But I was born on June 13th. Yes, yesterday is my birthday. Not today, yesterday. But, you know, yesterday I took time with my family. Today I take time with all of you. I was born on Friday, June 13th of 1986. It's a very important day. All right? Very important day. I married my twin? No, I didn't. No. But my husband was born on June 11th of 1985. So there's that. Other people that share my exact birthday of June 13th, 1986 is Kat Dennings, who I adore, as well as the Olsen twins, who I grew up looking up to for some reason. I have been alive for this long, 38 years. And, you know, at the time of my birthday, I've been alive for 333,120 hours, 13,880 days, 1,982 weeks, 456 months. Kat has enough food for all three of those ladies. That's right. Because we know the other ones are missing. I'm somewhere in the middle, I guess. I've traveled around the sun. 22,252,992,298 miles. Be very happy with me. I have dyscalculia. I just read that very long number. Okay, I'm working hard today. Hello, Sam. Good to see you. So, if you were born on June 13th, I know that change is necessary for your growth and undergo many transformations in your lifetime. You are at once fascinated with and worried about the unknown. That might be true. This compels you to be as prepared as possible and to plan ahead. You are not only hardworking, but also love to work. You feel at your best when you are responsible and committed. You are creative and unique in the ways you express yourself. Maybe. Again, some more famous people that were born on this day are Chris Evans. You know, that's kind of cool. Simon Callow. You know? Kathy Burke. And don't forget that the sun is also traveling around the center of the Milky Way. It's still not as much money as Mike Ellis thinks Onpassive is going to make in a year. Oh, you just wait. Don't worry. We're talking about Onpassive today, too. Don't worry. Oh, whoops. I was born in the year of the tiger, which goes from the 9th of February, 1986 to the 28th of January in 1987. It says tigers earn their stripes through bravery, loyalty, and intelligence. All this excellence can come at a price, though, with more than a hint of arrogance shining through that orange coat. Also, tigers are always trustworthy, but their patience might not be. Which must be why I'm just so annoyed with the launch taking forever with Onpassive. Some famous tigers are Leo DiCaprio and Marilyn Monroe. Talking a lot about Marilyn Monroe right now. Also, on my birthday, the day of my birth, President Reagan criticized South African state of emergency. So that happened. Wonderful. The Gemini. Geminis are social butterflies, allegedly, which is why they have a pair of pals as their symbol. I thought it was the twins for good and evil, but I don't know. Clever and emotionally intuitive, they treat life as an all-you-can-eat buffet and can really bring the fun. They just might not be too pleased if the spotlight moves on to someone else, though. And I was like, not really. I've never been like, I need it all on me. Millennials. I am a millennial, being born in 1986. Apparently, we're also known as Generation Y, which I'm not all up on this. So, I thought I would do a little research so that I was more familiar with my generation, if you will. And it encompasses those born between 1981 and 1996. They came of age during the rapid rise of the internet and the advent of digital technology, which fundamentally shaped their upbringing. Millennials witnessed the global events of 9/11 and the Great Recession and championed causes such as environmental sustainability and social justice. Their tech-savvy nature, strong sense of social responsibility, and adaptability have characterized this generation as they navigate an ever-changing world. Yes, it used to be Gen Y and then it changed into millennials. That makes sense. Probably. So I looked up all the generations just so that you would know which one you were in. Just take a little look. Apparently, imagine being part of World War II generation. That's what they call you. And then they call you the post-war generation. Like, gee, thanks. Way to be creative on the names. Then, of course, we have the boomer, Gen X, us millennials, Gen Z, and then Generation Alpha, I guess, is this new generation. So happy birthday to me. And I guess it wouldn't be my birthday if we weren't at least laughing a little bit at me. But yes, I am 36 today. She'll need a hairdryer to blow out the candles. I will. I'll need a hairdryer today to blow out the candles. Because I'm so old. My daughter tells me all the time that I'm old. She says, Mom, you're old because you have gray hair. I say, thank you. Kayla! Happy birthday, Kayla, and happy graduation! Birthdays. I like birthdays.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We go party like it's your birthday. We go sip a party like
it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up because that's your birthday.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We go party
Really, this
like
is a
it's
trend.
your birthday. We go sip a party like
it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up because that's your birthday.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We go party like it's your birthday.
I think some of these girls already have some makeup on at the beginning. I think they're cheating.
Then we go sip a party like
It's your birthday, and you know we don't give a fuck 'cause that's your birthday.
go shorty. It's
Like this girl, she's already pretty. What does she have to do to herself?
your birthday. We go
Like, sweetie, you could just walk right out the house like that. You'd be fine.
party like it's your birthday. We go sip a party like
It's your birthday, and you know we don't give a fuck 'cause that's
It almost sounds like a completely different person with just straight hair. Ashtrays are not just for ashes anymore. I had, my grandma used to put candies in them. She didn't smoke, but she used to always have like deep ashtrays filled with candy. Instead of getting like little bowls and whatnot for some reason, she would have like fancy deep ashtrays. They would always have the little cigarette thing here. And then she'd put candies in them. It used to make me laugh a lot.
My God, like, hey, Hans, how are you doing? Let me tell you something. If you're with Unique, then you've probably written me recently about the new 4D mascara, right? You've been writing everyone. I know you have. This mascara right here, Mega Volume. Let me tell you something about it, all right, baby? If you take this too and you move it along your lashes, just like the 4D mascara, guess what? It'll cake it on there, and then you'll look like you have some crazy freaking spider lashes, just like if you're in Unique. Yeah, you can really do it with any mascara, but I use this one, the Wet n Wild volume. So yeah, honey, you don't have to join Unique today, because you can do it with like any mascara. Wow, who knew? We all did. Stop writing me about your damn Unique business. Thank you. Hello there, my name is Pammy. Thank you so much for coming to my paparazzi party. I'm just here to sell some jewelry. Everything in the magazine is $5, okay? Just $5, that's right. So I got this beautiful piece here. It comes with these real cute earrings here. Oh, hi! Hi, Angela. Thank you so much for joining the party. So these are beautiful. You gotta get them right now. And the best thing about these is that our jewelry will give you heavy metal poisoning. That's right. It comes with arsenic. You get lead. You get nickel in our jewelry. I know we've been saying it doesn't have any for years, but if you buy our $5 jewelry today, you get that too, sis. You get a free trip to the hospital. So what do you say? Let me know, because I gotta write down your name so that I can remember which one you get, alrighty? So who's getting this piece of the metal poisoning? Anyone? Hi, Angela, I know you want it.
Yeah. I'm B-fine, too confident. I don't need your compliment. Bad bitch, I'm dominant. Trunk bustin', got diamonds in it. She talking it, she ain't trying it. He keep calling me crime, bitch. Dance how you killed this. I understood the assignment. I understood the assignment. I understood the assignment. I understood the assignment. Bitch, I understood the assignment. All my bitch piped up. Then you find like duh. Keep that pussy locked up. He a broke boy, he can't touch. Damn, you find like duh. Then you find like duh. Bitch, you fine. He wanna be mine. I'm a cowgirl. He gotta be prime time. She a side hoe. On the sideline. She a sad hoe. Ain't got no time.
My job is to protect the consumers and to protect people from your scam. So no, we're not only going to be looking at the Onpassive website, and I'm going to use that website as little as possible, because as you can see, it's very unsafe and classified as suspicious. So you came on here, you said it's secure. I've now provided you proof that it's a suspicious website.
Why do you say it's a suspicious website?
Why do you say it's a suspicious website?
How many people are in your downline?
I have 100 of them.
So you have 100 people underneath you who bought Connect.
That is 25 of them did some subscription.
How many?
25 of them.
5 of them bought Connect.
25 of them, yeah.
So out of 100 of your downline, only 5 of them wanted Connect, and you thought that it would be a good idea to come up on my stream and
I'm
claim
talking
that
of 25.
OPEC is going to save the world?
I'm saying of 25 people.
Why?
25 people.
Why?
Shining bright into the future with one smile, with one heart and revolution, lifting up humanity as we rise, standing tall, hand in hand. We are the unicorn, we are the
As you can, go report it. There's a link in the description. Yeah, it's a fucking motherfucking scam. They're standing tall, hand in hand, trying to rip everyone off. They're a friggin' unicorn because nothing exists in this friggin' scam. I don't know what the stars means, man. Oh, in it to lose it, in it to lose it. Right now, run. I hope you cringed, because I cringe every time that I watch those. Those are some cringy queen videos. So I thought next we would just take a moment and talk about some scams, some birthday scams. You know, unicorn strong. Well, since you brought up unicorns, did you guys know that Marty wished me a happy birthday?
Hey, you know and I know it's your birthday. Yoo-hoo! Anyway, I'm going to sing you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
That negative YouTube channel.
Happy birthday to you.
And it's so sweet. I appreciate it so much. So these are a little older, but I thought they were kind of fun. I haven't read through them yet to you guys yet. So on April 19th, 2028, actor James Wood, you watch Family Guy, you might find this extra funny, retweeted a photo of a girl described by the Twitter account Tell Us Why UK as someone with leukemia who did not get any birthday wishes while undergoing treatment. It said, "Hi, I'm Jessica, suffering from blood cancer. Today is my birthday, but no one wished me yet. I am smiling but sad in my heart. Can I get some best wishes? We share this birthday today." Or I guess it would be more like, "We share this birthday today." James Woods wrote in his retweet, "My birthday wish is that I could do anything on earth to help you through this. Let's start with a simple and loving hashtag happy birthday, Jessica." There it is. It was posted at 9:50 p.m., 18th April, 2018. Got over 7,000 retweets and 25,000 likes. And it says here that the original tweet generated over 11,000 retweets in less than 24 hours and landed on other notable social media accounts as well, including the Facebook page for Political Pundit and Culture. I'm just going to keep my opinions to myself. The only problem is that this same image has been used by a myriad of social accounts in ways that seem cynically designed to garner clicks and shares through some well-wishing, birthdays and whatnot. While we do not know the details of the individual in the photograph, its popularity derives not from people who know or care for the individual, but instead from people who need a shareable photo and caption that drives viewers to like and share the post, thereby increasing audience size. We know this because the photograph has been shared numerous times with numerous similar but varying descriptors since at least early 2017. The earliest record of the photograph we found dates back to the 14th of March 2017, where a Facebook page, Lutte contre le cancer, described it in French as a girl who had just completed her final round of chemo. And it's not really her birthday on that day at all. She says, "I'm happy. Today was my last day of chemotherapy. I defeated cancer. Congratulate me by leaving a love and an amen." That post linked to a since deleted Facebook page, which belonged to a Marie Gelmy or Gelmy, I guess. I don't know how to pronounce that. Gelmy. That profile, when it was live, was included in a French blogger's February 2017 list of predatory Facebook accounts. A screenshot of the page hosted on that blogger's website shows that it had over 300,000 followers, but it primarily posted pictures of women who also appear identically on other Facebook pages. And then the same photo was shared by the Italian Facebook account Il Mio Piccolo Mondo on the 8th of March 2018 with a caption in Italian that introduces the concept suggesting that the girl's mother thinks cancer is to blame for her lack of social media engagement. And I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of these that are like, my mom says that no one is going to share my post because I have cancer, or my dad says I can't get this new tablet until I get 2,000 likes. You know, it's that sort of thing. So it says, my mother said no one shares my post because I have cancer. Can I get your amen here? If you're not ashamed of me, which that's emotional manipulation if I've ever heard, you know. So then on the 15th of April, the Facebook page for Tell Us Why posted an identical version of the meme that their Twitter page would subsequently post on the 18th of April, 3 days later, with both posts claiming that respective days on which they were written were Jessica's birthday. So apparently Jessica was born on April 15th, and then her mom put her back in. 3 days later, she was born again. Just like fucking Jesus. All right? Just like Jesus. Jessica is Jesus. Apparently so is Shani and Rev, and we're going to get to that. But Jessica here rose again 3 days later. Astute readers may note that each iteration of the meme asks viewers to perform an action on the post, generally to leave a comment on it. You know, type amen, tell me how, say congratulations, or, you know, an emotional manipulation of tell me that I look pretty, or tell me that I'm special in some way because, you know, my mom says that I'm not special because I have cancer, you know, that kind of thing. Doing so in broad terms increases a post's engagement, which can help drive traffic and build audiences. Pages that quickly build large audiences can be sold to people or companies interested in having a public Facebook page that comes with at least the appearance of a strong following. Again, probably not a strong following. It's just a bunch of bots and, you know, randoms that aren't actually interested in your page at all, but it looks like it. So then it says, well, we can't speak to the context of the original photo or the specific motivations of the pages that continue to use it. Its use on social media since 2017 has been and continues to be cynical and dishonest. And I'm sure you guys have seen this very one and could probably think of it. Jesus took a nap for 3 days. Yep. No wonder you're an atheist. You don't know nothing about Jesus. Hey, listen. I'm atheist because I know about Jesus. That's the problem. I've read the Bible. I've read it. It's everyone else that was to be born again, not sweet baby Jesus. I'm sorry, he was supposed to return. Don't you know the story of Easter? Damn it, Alps! Cancer scamming. Is there anything lower? No, there is not. But that's not the only scam that's been kind of like going around. Apparently there's this phishing birthday scam as well that you need to be weary of. It says, experts have noticed a new trend of fraud victims being contacted on their birthdays. This puts 900 million people in danger because their birth dates, along with contact information such as email addresses or phone numbers, have been leaked onto the dark web, according to NordVPN. And I don't think they're just saying this with hopes that they're going to sell their NordVPN services, because this was last year. They were already doing quite well by then. I'm just saying. Not a generation shall pass, but yeah, Jesus didn't get that right either. So it says, on its own, a birthday is not a valuable asset to a criminal. It's easy to Google the birth date of almost everyone. However, in combination with other data, such as email, friends list, names, and surname, it can be used to target a person using a highly personal email with perfect timing, such as a birthday. The data was gathered using NordVPN's dark web monitor feature, which helps users find out if their data has been leaked to the dark web. Phishing emails often include a sense of urgency so that a person doesn't think twice before clicking on a malicious link inside the email. For example, the subject could be, your password is about to expire, or your account is about to be blocked. So you can kind of see how a birthday one would work for that urgency. You know, like you only have your birthday for one day a year. So if they send you something that's like, like you get this special deal, but only on your birthday, then you'd probably click on it on your birthday. The new trend is that scammers send targeted victims an email on their birthday. Emails that subjects say, happy birthday, or you have received an e-birthday card. That's a big one. I got a whole bunch of those yesterday. And no, I don't receive e-birthday cards from anyone other than my auntie, who sends it to me directly from her email. I'm just saying. After receiving dozens of birthday wishes that day, the victim doesn't suspect anything fishy and opens the email immediately, unless you're Queen of Karma and you cover scams. Because I didn't do that. But just know, be careful even getting e-cards on your birthday. And let your family members know, especially if you got family members that are sending e-cards around. The email usually includes birthday greetings that invite the user to click on a link to see the full message or receive a birthday e-card sent by a friend or family member. Sometimes the message even states that a victim has an Amazon gift card waiting that someone purchased for their birthday. Of course, none of these things exist. It's just so that when you click on the link, a user's computer can be infected with malware, and then they're stealing your information from you. So how do you protect yourself from birthday phishing scams? If you know what to look out for, detecting phishing scams is easy. The clues are often hidden in plain sight. Watch for generic greetings. If it isn't addressed to you by name and it says Sir, Madam, Mr., Mrs., maybe side-eye it. Always be aware of language and fluency. Shortened words, slang, spelling, grammatical errors are a dead giveaway. And this is also why things like Onpassive need to not have grammatical spelling errors on their website. Do you know what I mean? Like, when we're looking for scams and we see grammatical errors, we go, yeah, that looks iffy. It's literally listed as one of the reasons why you should think it's iffy. If this website or this email has grammatical or spelling errors, might be a scam, you know? Don't click on links, all right? It says that you can hover your mouse on the button to see the destination URL. Check if it looks legitimate and if it contains the HTTPS part. You can also see a screenshot of the first page of the website using https earlscan.io. Double check. If you receive an email on your birthday from someone you know, think twice before clicking any links. Do they usually send you an email on your birthday? Maybe just contact the person you know and go, hey man, did you send me an e-card? And if they're like, no, man, what are you talking about? Then it's probably a scam. Of course, use the threat protection feature on NordVPN or any of your other VPN things. You can also have all spam go into a junk email in your actual email client. And remember that cyber criminals don't take days off on special occasions. So just, even on Christmas time, they're out here trying to scam you. Out here trying to scam you. So just be careful of that. Be careful of that going on. Yeah, you gotta oftentimes double check on the URL. You gotta check on the URL because the URL could be malware. So there is a way that you can kind of double check and see what the website is. You can double check the URLs. There's ways that you can check websites, and we show you that over here quite often because we use them to check the Onpassive website, Because sometimes you just gotta check the URL. And you guys know why. Of course, it's because
Earl had to die.
There you go. I found it. Do we need to do it again?
Earl had to die.
Earl had to die. Speaking of things that are dying, talk about a segue. Woo! Speaking of things that are dying, here are some birthday carrots.
Supposed to be a perfect first birthday party for sweet little Diana Romero in Port St. Lucie, Florida. But watch what happens. The bouncy house starts to deflate with a bunch of little ones inside. Parents scramble to pull their children out from under the heavy plastic material. 2 of the kids had to be taken.
Oh my God. You can get really hurt from that. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Into the hospital. What caused the bouncy house to suddenly deflate?
God.
The answer came when Mom Deborah checked her security camera and saw this man walking through her yard. Then, as he turns to leave, it happens. He apparently...
Wait. Red?
pulls the plug on the bouncy house, causing it to deflate.
Oh, no.
Why would he do such an obnoxious thing? So who's the mystery guy? Police tracked him down after this video of the party pooper was made by a neighbor and posted online. It described him as a grumpy old...
In a world where grumpy old men live. This is great. What a way to shame someone for ruining your kid's birthday. I mean, hell yeah.
Old man and a piece of trash.
One piece of trash.
Who dared to ruin a party for a prince.
And dare to ruin... Do you know what? You know who we need reading this, right? James. And dare to ruin a birthday party for a princess. We need James Woods. We need James Woods to come and do the voice.
Princess.
We're able to get some leads on that. We identified the person who
God.
actually pulled the plug. It's a resident that lives in the neighborhood.
Master Sergeant Frank Sobel says the man is not cooperating and has hired a lawyer.
We suspect that he may have...
What is the lawyer gonna say? He's literally on camera. I don't understand that. See, here in Canada, if you're on camera and you get caught committing a crime on camera, like most of the time, like they're like, just plead. Like you don't have a fucking defense. We literally have you on camera. There's nothing you can say. Like you gotta just kind of be like, yeah, I did that. I'm sorry. Like, what is he going to say? No, I didn't mean to unplug the bouncy castle. It sounds like this cop's almost gonna like come up with the excuse for him.
Hired a lawyer.
We suspect that he may have thought that he was disconnecting the DJ booth and the music, but
do you guys think that would work? Do you think a defense attorney can go in there and say that? He knows he's going to catch some charges, right? I mean, I feel like at this point, like, you know what you're unplugging. He wouldn't have just gone over to all the plugs and just randomly pulled one out of the wall. You know what I mean? I feel like that's like a premeditated, like, I am going to pull out the plug for this bouncy castle. And he goes to the plugins and knows which one it is, because obviously it's attached by a cord. So most people would kind of like give the cord a little shake and be like, is this the one that's attached to the bouncy house? Yeah, all right. Pull this one out then. I don't feel like that defense is going to work too well.
instead it disconnected the power that goes to the bounce house.
Oh my God.
We've seen bouncy house dangerous.
Oh my
before,
Lord.
but it's usually the big wind doing the damage, not a cranky neighbor.
His mother was throwing a
Not a cranky neighbor. Really? Mr. Grinch is not just on Christmas, right? He looked a little grinchy. All right, this girl looks like she's in a fast food. McDonald's?
Not a cranky neighbor.
His mother was throwing a birthday party for her child and ordered a bunch of cheeseburgers from McDonald's through Uber Eats. Upon delivery, she thought that the burgers were too cold for her liking, so she decided to come down and throw a total meltdown at the employees. Let's have a look.
Three ladies walked straight past me, didn't even acknowledge.
That's worked at McDonald's before as the guest experience leader, by the way. That was my job. I was the girl in the suit that got to hang out in the lobby. This doesn't get you anywhere. Usually, McDonald's, when they get the order, they are literally going to, like they literally put it in the bags. You know, they package it, they put it in the bags, and it goes like directly to the delivery driver. They're usually there pretty quickly. So if your food is cold, it's because the Uber driver fucked around. You know, like he went and delivered a few deliveries before getting to yours, maybe. Drove around a little bit with the burgers in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not usually because of the McDonald's employees. Unfortunately, once they bag the burgers and put it in the Uber's Eat bag, because they have a whole different bagging system for those, by the way, if you weren't aware. All right. They go in a special delivery bag after they go in the McDonald's bags, and then it gets set aside. And for the most part, the delivery guy is there like within 5 to 10 minutes of you finishing up the order. All right. And they get packaged as soon as they come down the thing. You know, like they literally make the burgers, package them up as they're making them, and then throw them down the conveyor belt to the people, usually a manager, by the way. It's usually a manager that's putting the burgers into the bags, not just an employee. It's a manager that usually does that job. And then after they put it in the normal McDonald's bags, they put it in another bag that's considered the delivery bag, right? And it kind of goes off to the side. Driver will show up with their little number that you have to ask them for. So you'll be like, what delivery number are you? And they say their delivery number. And then you give them the bag with that delivery number. After that, McDonald's is not responsible. It's just like how the delivery driver will not be responsible if your burger is made, let's say you said don't include pickles, and your burger has extra pickles. Okay, like the delivery driver is not double checking your burgers, by the way. what they're sealed up, and the delivery driver's not allowed to open that bag. A lot of places have like a special little seal sticker that they'll put on, and if the delivery driver breaks that seal sticker, then you can complain to them, you know, because then they're breaking the rules. But they're not allowed to like open up the bags to even make sure that everything's included, which is part of the issue here. You know, like that's where the issue lies. We have the food place and the delivery drivers are only half responsible for this. You know, they're only beaten in the middle, if you will, with the responsibility. So now we have this lady that's like, oh my God, my kids' burgers are cold. Which, as I believe it was Violet said, I don't think the kids care too much. You know, the kids for sure didn't give a shit about cold burgers. I don't think so either. I don't think they cared. So now she's coming into the McDonald's and they're probably like, this isn't our issue. You're going to have to call Uber.
Walk straight past you and even say, can we help you? That's the type of business you run. A lot of you in here are absolutely disgusting. And you're talking to me about respect? Me? I've got a reason why I'm angry. They don't have reasons to an order when you read it off the bloody piece of paper. Do I make a valid point? Do I?
I love how she came into McDonald's to make this phone call. It's like, sweetie, you could have just done that at home.
Do I make a valid point? You get me, but you pretty much get me and you're saying, I don't give a about you. Anyway, clearly...
I'm sure she's having a whole birthday party. I feel like this is not how you would dress. I'm just saying.
That's fine. Take my $94 today, but I can guarantee you, I'll have my order, please, or my two large double cheeseburger meals. Make sure they're done properly, hot and fresh. And I want them in 5-10 minutes.
All right, so I don't know if she got her order or not. It sounds like she's just barking orders at the employees, and they're like, well, I'm not getting you a new order. Thank you, Takara. I hope you're having a wonderful day. This looks like some kind of delivery so far. Maybe all dressed up by her standards, Elm says. She's like, I'm going to get real dressed up today in my gray joggers and my black tank top. That's what I wear for a fancy day.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ashley. Happy birthday to you.
Aww. Thanks, sis. Oh my God, I've been so emotional today. I'm probably going to cry once you leave.
That's lovely. Look at it. She like got flowers, balloons. It looks like we might have some sweets in there. Sister went all out for her birthday. Everyone needs a sister like this on their birthday.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you. Look at it.
Oh, and it sounds like her sister may have traveled. You know, she's like, oh my God, I miss you. So, you know, they probably haven't seen each other for a while. She just opened her door on her birthday to a bunch of treats and her family members standing up there. Perfect. Perfect way to start a birthday.
Oh my God.
Scam Chan's like, don't come in my house, just leave it at the door. We ain't socializing on Scam Chan's birthday, I guess.
I so love. People do love me.
Aww.
You're so whack.
Sorry guys, but I'm actually working inside and you're making my dog bark and my customers are yelling at me. So.
Some bitch just came to the door, said, excuse me, I'm actually working inside and you're making my dogs bark and my customers are getting upset with me. Like, you couldn't have waited like 2 minutes? Obviously, they were wrapping this up at the door.
Your dogs were barking before I even said anything.
But I'm on the phone.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
working.
How are they supposed to know that your ass is on the phone inside your apartment working? I'm sorry. Is other people outside of the door supposed to know that I'm doing a live stream right now? Like, people like leave out in the hallway all the time. I constantly have hallway noise. Imagine if I was like, hey, yo, excuse me, yeah, ma'am, you and your spouse laughing while you're leaving the house there, it's interrupting me trying to live stream to my subscribers right now. Yeah, I got 4K of them. I'm internet famous now. All right, so I'm gonna need you to quiet down, please. Like, they'd be like, bitch, I don't care you're streaming. Who are you? Like, I'm literally just leaving my house, walking by your door for like 2 seconds. You won't hear me. The elevator's right there. Like, calm down, you know?
That's a problem with your dog. That's the problem.
You would rather yell at the people than tell the dog to be quiet, right? Killjoy. Mm-hmm.
With your
Because
dog.
you're outside making noise.
Okay, I didn't make any noise though before your dog started
Really?
barking.
You were just singing happy birthday?
Your dog was
So you heard her singing happy birthday. So you're aware that it's probably, like, honestly, even if I was doing something real serious in here and I like really needed to concentrate, like, if I heard people singing happy birthday, we just talked about the whole happy birthday song. All right. I mean, how long is it going to be? Like a couple minutes and then the song's over and then you know that they're going to go about their day. Like, you can't just like hold off for a couple minutes and just kind of, because, you know, human decency works both ways. All right. If you want them to care in future about how you're working inside your house, then you're also going to have to care every once in a while if they're making a little bit of noise just to sing happy fucking birthday. You know, like, that's something that you got to then just kind of suck up. Be like, oh, well, they're singing happy birthday. I mean, obviously it's a special celebration. It's an occasion. She only has a birthday one day a year. So what? It's going to be noisy one day a year? You can't let that happen? You know?
barking before.
Because he heard
Even
outside.
okay, is that my problem or yours?
I said it nicely. I'm not saying you're not, but
obviously,
you heard it,
ma'am.
My customers are upset.
Right, and every time I open the door, the dog barks.
Because
I didn't even knock on her door before your dog started barking.
Okay, all I'm asking.
I'm gonna sing my sister happy birthday and I'm gonna leave.
Sing it inside?
No, because we're social distancing. Do you not understand that?
I do.
Okay, so close your door. Close your door. And let's
What's
carry on
her
about
mess,
my day.
right?
And I'll move my chairs for you tomorrow,
That whole bitch is a mess.
by the way.
Can't even sing happy birthday. Because got a problem.
That's what I mean. I'm like, come on now. Like, they're just singing happy birthday. It was over by the time she opened the door and started complaining. It's like, bitch, why did you even open the door? Why not just wait another 2 minutes? Her stuff would have been all inside. The sister either would have gone in the house with her or would have taken off. It would have all been over. Like, why are your customers flipping out because your dog's barking? Why is that their problem? Like, maybe you need a new dog or new customers. I'm just saying.
How about I just sit out here on the stairs because it's my right? How about that?
Right?
You can go ahead and do that, and I'll call the cops.
Okay, so I'm visiting my sister, so call the cops. What are the cops gonna say?
They're gonna
That
ask you to leave.
I can't sit outside of a freaking house?
I legit asked you nicely and politely.
I was gonna
have
sing
never
happy.
had
I
a
was
problem.
halfway down the stairs by the time you opened your door.
And I waited
Go
10
back to
minutes.
work. You didn't wait 10 minutes because I've only been out here for
My
5.
dog has been barking for the last 10 minutes.
Well, your dog has a problem, not me, because
Oh my god, your dog's been barking for the last 10 minutes. Why? Because she needed a couple minutes to set it up, to put the stuff out there. Like, why are you living at a place where the 2 doors are that close together with a dog that's going to bark every time he hears a noise outside? To begin with. Like, that sounds like a you problem more than a them problem.
I've only been here for 5.
Like, you want peace and quiet? Move out to the fucking country then. Get a farm. Then your dog can run around and bark at things all at once, and you can still work in peace. And then your customers aren't yelling at you. There you go.
I didn't mean to start something between the
I wanted to sing my sister
Sounds
happy
like
birthday
I understand
from
that.
a distance halfway down the stairs.
that.
How long do you think I was going to be halfway down
I
the stairs?
said something politely, and you got upset with
Because
me.
you didn't need to open your door.
I did.
Go back to work.
I needed to see what
Go
my
back to
dog was
work.
barking at.
Go back to work.
Yeah,
Go back
learn
to
how to
work.
be a
I
bit sweeter.
apologize. I didn't mean to upset either one of you. Happy birthday.
Oh, she's got blue hair. Well, that might explain a lot.
And I apologize that he barks. It's a new area.
It doesn't
for
bother
him.
me. Like, I just wanted 5 minutes to,
And I
get wished
understand
happy
that,
birthday.
and I apologize. But he was getting
I get that. Your dog was barking before I
That's
even
your
knocked on her
dog,
door.
though. Again, that's your dog barking inside your apartment over normal, what I would consider to be normal noise for living in a shared living space. You know what I mean? Like, I think that this is your problem and nobody else's.
Trust me, I know.
He hears everything. Like,
He does. He's a foxhound. He's got really big ears.
So like I said, I was
That's-
halfway
that's
down the stairs
your
getting ready to go
problem.
back to my car.
That's
Because
your
I came
problem.
outside, I said something politely. I didn't mean to upset
Not
you.
really.
Okay.
Like, the way you came out, you were like, excuse me? My dog's barking and my customers are mad at me because my dog is barking at me because you're out here. And it's like, yeah, that sounds like a you problem.
I mean, damn, I was on my way back to my car. Literally.
Once I didn't mean
I
to
just
upset
wanted her
you.
to open the door, wish
Man,
me
this
happy birthday,
sucks.
and go.
This girl with the blue hair sucks. Like, this poor woman, too. She sounded like she wasn't having the greatest birthday until her sister showed up with all that stuff. Like, she, when she opened the door, she was like, oh my God, someone does actually care about me. I was emotional today. And so it just kind of sucks that after all that and having that experience, and we got all excited seeing her get all these gifts, that then Betty the bitch has to come to the door here and be all like, oh, keep it down, and like completely kill the mood and just kill the happiness for this woman on her birthday.
On about my day. And yet here we are.
Trying to apologize.
Look at that.
Okay, so close your door and let me go on about my day singing my sister happy birthday. I was damn near done with the song.
Capital Letter hasn't been the greatest movie.
You know what? Before you do, let me take these things for you.
They were supposed to fix it.
Before I forget. Because I'm going to be in meetings the rest of the day.
Now she's taking her chairs in now. Because if you heard her, she's like, I'll take my chairs inside tomorrow. Now she's taking them in there now. Because the girl was like, oh yeah? Well, maybe I'll just sit on this chair now. It's like, oh, I better take those chairs in now.
Just want to let you be great.
bye. Got all that on my
Yeah.
Caught on camera trashing a 3-year-old girl's birthday party
Aw,
on
man.
Houston's southwest side. Tonight, strangers are coming together to get.
How? She just came and took their table? Like, just walked on over? And just, boom, pulled the table right out from under the tablecloth and all?
Give the little girl
weird.
a new party. Tens of thousands of people.
Yeah, you don't want to do it living around Scam Chan. He says he'll just slam the door every chance. After that, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. After that, I would. That's for sure. I'd be like, oh, you thought your dog was barking before today. Yeah, wait until I start leaving it treats around outside.
Maybe even more, because that video went viral, people watching around the world. They raised money. They also have a birthday party parade, socially distanced, planned for Saturday. Won't take place here, though, where the party happened on the other side of the fence there. That 3-year-old, her entire family, left crying after what you're about to see right now. Cameras rolled as the disagreement escalated.
Wow.
And the table toppled while family ate the cake.
Okay, that's okay.
And she started breaking the table, chairs, and everything.
On a birthday. 3 days after the family says their next door neighbor ruined the party.
The girl, she came at me and she was telling me to move the tables because it was close to her apartment and she didn't want the tables close to her house.
And what you see is...
Man, Man, there's a lot of people that are living in shared spaces, it seems, like in apartment buildings or like shared complexes and stuff, that don't seem to understand that sometimes other people will make noise.
The setup outside, which is along the path that leads to both apartments. That's not the dispute. You see what is, and Jelly's mom says the birthday girl saw it too.
See, this is why they have laws like around here where you can't be loud before 8 in the morning. And you can't be loud after like 10 p.m. But in between those hours, you're allowed to make as much noise as you want to fucking make. And quite frankly, if people don't like it, then they can go get some headphones and play some music in their ears. Or get some earplugs. Or just ignore it. Because that's just the way it is when you live in the city. And you have people living on either side of you and above you and below you. Then, you know, there's going to be noise.
So she was really scared. She came outside and inside, and then she was telling me that she was scared about it. And I told her, it's okay, mommy, it's okay, nothing is gonna happen.
What do you like?
Toys.
And Jelly still has her smile and the toys she got on the day she turned the big 3.
Wow.
Still, the family says this is unacceptable.
I mean, it looked like it was also late at night, so it's like they're probably going to be wrapping up this party soon. You know? So this is another case of like, wait it out a little bit, sis. It's not this serious. Now you're literally on the news. Like, now you're literally on the news for ruining a 3-year-old's birthday party. Because you couldn't just like, I don't know, put some noise canceling headphones on or something. If noise bothers you to the point where you gotta go out and start picking up tables and shit to wreck a 3-year-old's birthday party, you know, you should probably have some earplugs handy and some noise canceling headphones. All right, go purchase those. It'll be a lot better in future than making a big scene out in public like this and literally ending up on the fucking news. Like, could you imagine? You know? Your son took 2 years to learn to play the bagpipes. Luckily, all our neighbors were old and deaf. Oh, no. We have a kid that plays a flute. And when we're coming home from, with Hannah from school, and sometimes hear him, it's pretty loud over where the houses are. But again, that's the kind of thing, like, I've never heard anyone complain. I've never seen anyone go over there, cause a problem. Because again, like, all of the neighbors around have kids, and they're like, oh, well, it's just the kid and his flute. You know, like, once dinner time comes, we won't hear the flute anymore. You know, like, people don't really care. I'm glad that they didn't come out and break your son's bagpipes, though. That I am glad for. Send her the food bill. I mean, there is a lot of food falling off that table. If this was a catered party, yeah.
Unbecoming, too, for what was a big day for a little girl who said this to Mom after the party was done.
She told me, Mom,
I don't even know if you'd get that far. I would have like already grabbed this woman by her hair and like thrown her on the ground as soon as she tried to grab the table.
Mommy, it's okay.
Then what do you know? I just like throw her. Don't touch my kid's table at the party. Lord! And imagine being on the news for trashing a 3-year-old's birthday. Like, oh my God. Anyway, the good news is, since this happened, and since it was on the news, the community actually all came together, gave this girl a parade the next day. She got a whole new birthday party where she got a whole bunch of more presents and everything. So, I mean, she ended up with, if anything, triple birthday parties because she got the parade and another birthday on top of this one, you know? So maybe it worked out for the better. Maybe it worked out for the better. I don't know. And it's just going to get crazier and crazier and crazier after the break.
Today's video is brought to you by...
Do you have a berserker demon? You may think that's a strange question, but I've dealt with berserker demons. What's a berserker? The word describes ancient Nordic warriors who fought with uncontrollable rage. This is where we get the expression, he was so angry, he went berserk. In the days of Vikings, berserkers would enter a trance before battle to get supernatural strength. They fought with a frenzy. Sound like someone you know? As we say, they lose it. Explosive anger can come from frustration, feeling disrespected, trauma, mental and hormonal issues, and drugs, but uncontrollable rage can be demonic. As an exorcist, I've dealt with berserker demons. If you've got one, you'll need more than anger management therapy. You may need an exorcism of a berserker demon of anger. That's inhuman. I'm here to help at boblarson.org.
Whoa, looks like you got a bit of a tangle in your dangle. Did you know that more than 8 out of 10 hose owners die each year? Not anymore. Hey, turn me on and watch my hose get huge. My mom always told me I was a grower, not a shower, and boy was she right. And if you squeeze me in the right spot, all my raging fluids will come flying out of me, and instantly I'll retract to my small, natural, convenient size. Amazing! Oh, yep. Shout outs to all my flowers and growers out there. And just like a real snake, it can contract and expand like an accordion. You know, we really wanted to name it the Snake Hose, but that's the title of a gay porno. I mean, I've never seen it, but Lizard's close enough. This is my next door neighbor, Sharon. She didn't know I was filming her. She also didn't know I had my hose in my hand, too. If your hose weighs more than 15 pounds, I feel sorry for you. You see, women prefer light, dainty, petite hoses. You don't want to be walking around with a big honking nanner. Oh, Sharon. Whoa, watch the whoa, don't get it caught on the thing. Whoa. Hey, buddy, watch where you're going. You don't want to end up like that guy, still using a standard hose, not going anywhere, and he's fucking bald. Fuck! Look at my hose, people. Oh, yeah, it's growing fast, and it's not kinking up anytime soon. Now, I don't know who lives here, but it's time to wake up. Behold, the full length and girth of my hose and its full potential. Hey, can't you see I'm filming a commercial here, you fucking asshole? Wah! Take that, fuckboy! No one fucks with my hose! The Lizard hose is about $30. You get 25 feet. That's like, just a little bit more than $1 per foot. Now, fuck it, we'll give you 2. That's 50 feet. Get fucked. Come on, touch it.
Wait, do you have a condom? You don't have one somewhere? Yes. Oi, excuse me there, sir. Do you have these directions? Sure, you just go down that way and make a turn. Don't let her know that your dinger is almost a no-go. Get Tiny Dinger condoms to you discreetly. It's very important to choose the right size, so make sure that you get your tiny size. Don't be caught without a condom. No. Get Tiny Dinger condoms, a YouTube streamer's favorite brand. Located at your local CVS, pharmacy, Rexall, Shopper, Drug Smart, Walmart, and in your favorite streamer's nightstand. We get it. You're into feet, and not many girls are also into feet, but you finally found your dream woman. We got your souls covered now. Brought to you by the same people who brought to you Tiny Dinger condoms, trademarked, a YouTube streamer's favorite brand, and the same people who brought to you Sexual Endorphin Spray, trademarked. We have now created the Foot Fetish Fantasia Spray. When you're rubbing on her toes, take a deep breath in and smell the sweet aromas of the toilet bowl, the tire shop, dead flowers, and your nana's perfume. After all, it will turn you on more than just her pinky toe will. This little piggy has been to the market and grabbed themselves a bottle of the foot fetish Fantasia spray, trademarked. It made it so much easier to wake to my ex-girlfriend's feet after she posted up her beach trip vacay photos. Grab your bottle now and make that nasty foot fragrance vanish just like a ghost. Located at CVS Pharmacy, Shoppers Drug Mart, Rexall, Walmart, Kmart, Chad's R Us, and in your favorite foot fetishist nightstand. Are you getting upset with people's freedom of speech and consumer protection laws that allow the public to speak out about your scam? Are you giving YouTube creators false strikes in order to continue preying on vulnerable people? Is it getting hard to hold it in? Hold in all the bullshit? Well, introducing Tiny Digger Diapers, the adult diaper designed for the man baby deep down inside who's always on the way to the top where his ears will pop. With our FlexiFit technology, Tiny Digger Diapers moves with you whenever you sit on your chair, sit in your RV, sit on a boat, or sit in your home office paid for by the people you scam. The Secure Lock Core offers unmatched absorption for when you're full of shit, which is most likely all the time. These diapers keep you dry and comfortable so you can attend all 500 hours of webinars this week and not miss your chance to sign up a homeless man to your scam. Maybe he also needs the diapers, huh? Brought to you by the same people who brought to you Tiny Digger condoms and Fantasia foot spray. Buy Tiny Digger diapers today. Located at Shoppers Drug Mart, Rexall, Walmart, Target, your local CVS pharmacy, and in your favorite con artist nightstand. No matter where your day takes you from webinar to webinar, you will always be dry and you won't have to cry. Thank you for listening to a message from today's sponsor.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Tiny Digger Diaper says, yes, the Onpassive crybabies. That's right. Violet wants to know, was Ash's skin tag removal secretly a berserker demon exorcism? I mean, it could have been, although some might argue that he's the berserker demon. I guess it depends how you look at it. Speaking of demons, there was, and you guys know, I dip in and out of the Shanny for Christ Revelations news world. Here and there, I just like to pop in and see what's going on. And every once in a while, there is a stream that I don't know what to do about. I just sit there laughing through the entire thing. And luckily for me, literally it was like the day before my birthday, there was a live stream of Rev and Shanny. And they talked about how they made a pact with Jesus again. And these ones are my favorites, of course. So,
war crime
let's go.
nation. And that's what you respond with, you're going to go to hell.
Like, I've been on Shanny, no thanks. As long as she's clothed, right, Joe? Which probably she isn't. So maybe no one should be popping in. But we're starting off strong here. Starting off strong with Rev right away. Getting right into it.
Sorry, one good deed does not suppress all the fucked up bad deeds you do.
If you support the Israeli government now, you're going to hell.
There's the test.
The great deception is that Israel was of God. That land that they founded in 47.
No,
That's the great deception.
Jacob has always been a thief. Just remember that.
They would know.
The Nazis won the war.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
The Nazis won the war.
Sure.
And they set up a base in the Middle East, and it's called Israel.
Okay.
That's it.
They all changed their names.
Oh, my.
They all changed their names.
Listen, if we get killed, you're going to know why.
Oh,
like,
no.
I'm starting to hear stuff around the house and stuff.
You're starting to hear stuff around Rev. Jason, that's called schizophrenia. All right? Go to the doctors and tell them I am hearing voices around the house. Like, Please.
If we die, it's worth it. Because it's the truth.
And we'll be in heaven, and Jesus will return. That's
You'll be in heaven with all the other child abusers? I don't think so.
Honestly, I believe that's why they won't kill us. Because we will bring the coming of Jesus Christ when we die.
Like, wait, we, like the Americans, America will? Or we, like Shannon Dornbush and Jason Egroff will? Because I have a lot of questions about this.
Yeah, I made a deal with him on that one.
Oh, deal with him. Yes, Jesus came down from heaven one day, and he said, Jason Egroff, let me speak it to you. I'll make you a deal. When you die, I will rise again. See, that's why. Guys, we figured it out. That's why Jesus has not risen again, because Shani and Rev are still alive. You know, I've been out here hanging out in areas of the internet that like to debate religion since 10 years or so now. And I've been here going, damn it, when is Jesus going to come back? When will he return? And we finally got our answer. It is going to be when Shani and Rev die. When we die, we will bring it. Yep. She's glam, isn't she? All glam and sham. Now, how on earth will anyone kill all the Americans? God can't kill the Americans. Rev's golden baby carrot says, sorry, I haven't been used for a while, and started talking bullshit.
When I walk into his doors.
Oh. Like in the kingdom of heaven? Do you go there often? Can I get a ticket? I just want to go for a little vacay, you know?
There's no way, after the conversation I have with him, that he's not going to decide that it's time.
Who's him? Is he still talking about Jesus? Like, God and him are having talks now? God was like, oh, Rev, all the things that you've been through was just for this moment?
I know that. I made an agreement with him in 2004 on that.
I have an agreement with him as well.
Oh, well, look at that. Why is he so Rasta right now? This hat, his long hair, hanging in his holes off of his cigarillas.
So fucking kill me. Because I'm going into the courtroom.
Do you want us to go to that courtroom?
What is this? What is this Shani baby Ibonic talk? What is this? Shani out here trying to talk like people that live near Toronto.
And I will be.
I mean, you do worship your hermaphrodite goat. So I mean,
oh my.
Do you really want to go through that?
A hermaphrodite goat. Drawn by Adolphus Levi, a Khazarian. Ain't that nice?
Well, I mean, it's either that or apparently I gotta worship a god that has conversations with the two of you. So I don't know. I might go with the damn goat, man. I might have to go with the goat. If those are my only options, my options are the damn goat, as he's saying, or allegedly a god that has conversations with Shani and Rev. I'm picking the goat. I know you're picking the goat with me, devils.
Oh, let's talk about the tree of life, you know? The Clefote.
I'm a little scared too.
Let's talk about that shit.
Oh, no.
You guys are all satanic. The government of Israel is satanic. Period.
And he always was a thief.
It's the planter. Yep.
He always was the thief.
Like the planter's wart right there. In the middle of her forehead. That's supposed to be her third eye. See, Wes says my money's on the goat. Right? It's like, I'm going with the goat.
Israel, the person, was originally named Jacob. Jacob means thief.
That's right.
He always tried to steal his brother's inheritance, Esau.
Oh, you would know all about stealing inheritances, wouldn't you, Shanny? Like $700,000 just gone!
Esau was a very hairy man. He wasn't good looking.
Why are hairy men not good looking? When did we enter this weird world where men are not supposed to have hair? It's like, oh, well, I don't want him to have any hair on his chest, but he better have a lot of it on his head. I'm like, better be the other way around. I want me a bald man with a lot of hair. Okay? I don't know who's doing this?
But Jacob decided to go and steal the blessing from his blind father.
Jacob means heel catcher.
I think I'm actually just a lesbian.
You know why they named him that? Because Esau was coming out first.
Oh God, here we go.
So the child with the blessing would be the one that comes out first. That's their tradition.
It's also that's a Christian Catholic thing too.
The baby came out, 2 babies at the same time. Because why? Jacob.
It actually goes back to the royals. All the way back to medieval times, right? The firstborn. And also it needs to be a son. Firstborn daughter doesn't get shit.
Would have been second. He was grabbing the heel of Esau coming out.
Wes says, pro tip, whenever you think God is telling you to act like an asshole, it's the Satan guy. That's right.
The fairest thing their father should have done is have them share equally.
Yes.
And we would have...
And Shanny knows all about inheritances. She really likes to steal inheritances.
Had no wars if he actually made the right decision.
That's right. And it could have been solved before that, even with Abraham not kicking out Hagar and embracing.
And that's what
Oh my God, they just solved all the war. Thanks to Shanny and Rev, they can now stop the war.
And that's what we're spiritually seeing right now.
You're spiritually seeing? Again, is it the planter's wart? Your third eye there? That's seeing something that the rest of us aren't seeing, apparently? Like, maybe your kids? What happened to seeing them, huh? Oh, yeah, I forgot. You don't have custody no more. I guess you were too busy seeing out of the third planter's wart there, your third eye, to care about seeing the kids.
Is the fact that they have made so many mistakes.
Yeah, this one smells funky next level. You don't want this one. You'd be better off with Foodie Beauty than this one. I actually do mean that, though. Like, if I had to pick...
In the Bible, you see every single mistake Abraham made. You see what the mistake
As a bi woman, I promise you I wouldn't do you dirty if I had to pick. Unfortunately, we would have to go with Foodie Beauty over this one.
Esau and Jacob had. It was all about the brothers Isaac.
Rev is like a pretend preacher. Like he really, really wants to be a preacher, but he'll only ever be a lol cow that let Shanny spend $700,000 of his inheritance. Foodie Beauty might have a junkie joint down there. It's true. It's true. I don't think anyone's winning. He's not a real reverend. He's not. But it wouldn't surprise me if he did do one of those online fucking courses that, like, just tell you that you are. You know, because you can go and do, like, a 10-minute fucking course that will let you, like, marry people, you know? I wouldn't be surprised if he went off and did something like that. And then goes, oh, see, I'm a preacher now. That wouldn't surprise me.
Isaac the father, yes.
Father of Abraham,
Of
Esau and Jacob.
Yes. Later on, God named Jacob Israel after he got the inheritance.
That's right.
He always stole Israel. He always stole that land.
Do you know that God had me read this entire story before any of this shit? That's like, oh my God, he didn't leave me, you know. I was afraid that I was no longer gifted with what I had. But
What was that, Rev? What did you have? The ability to speak to God?
it was just not time for me. I was supposed to go through this hell in my life of literally losing everything.
So wait, God was like, Rev, what we really need from you is we really need you to beat Shani's youngest son so that she loses custody of her children. And then you two can go through rock bottom. So that you can stop the war in Israel right now. That's what you're going with?
For the sake of taking care of a family. That's what I did.
What happened to the family, Rev? I think it broke up. Oh no.
I lost everything for it. And
for what?
I need a name change. I already know my new name is Yehuda.
Well, I don't know. Go and talk to Gavin and Sam and ask them how to get a name change. Like, I don't know. But Jesus Christ, for what, Rev? Like, for what reason are we doing this?
That's what I was called by one of the guys in the mental ward when I got saved in 2004.
Yeah, I definitely would listen to the guys in the mental ward. You know, one of the guys in the mental ward giving you a nickname. Yeah, no, that sounds legit.
Called me Yehuda. Judah.
Yeah, is that because you talk kind of funny and you have long hair? Did you wear that same hat? Because that might have had something to do with it. Even Shani's like, oh my.
My sacred name is Destiny.
What's
oh yeah?
the Hebrew word for destiny?
My sacred name is Karma.
Destiny.
I don't know.
That's your name.
I would put it in Aramaic instead.
Yeah, that's even better. See, Judah in Aramaic is what? Yehuda.
Well, it's probably the same as in Arabic.
The Palestinians speak it almost.
Yeah, they say.
do.
Who did this to you? Yehuda.
Yahud. That's Arabic for Jew. Yahud. The Germans, when they were taking them in, they'd say Yahud.
And I was like, okay, that's about all the racism I can take from Revelation News today. And I stopped recording. But I was just like, oh my God, not again. It's been a little while since Rev said that he spoke directly to Jesus. You know? And so I thought it would be fun if we heard him talk a little bit about it today. You just got back. What in the world is this? This is Revelation News. Your sacred name is Gogo, but only for today. Just for today. So once again, we got some delusions of grandeur here, where Rev seems to think that he's talking to Jesus, and that everything in his life led up to this point. What is this point? I don't know. I'm kind of like, yeah, they asked you to lose custody of the kids?
Hey, you know and I know it's your birthday. Yoo-hoo! Anyway, I'm going to sing you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
That negative YouTube channel.
Happy birthday to you.
Woo! Awesome. We just needed a little bit of happiness after, Shani and Rev. They can really put like a damper on what we're doing. Make us feel a little icky. He just talks to you. Rev's golden baby carrot. He just talks to you. Makes sense. You're really what controls him, as we all know. So recently I had a comment sent to me because now we're going to go over to talking about Onpassive. I hope you're all ready for that. Because I had a comment sent to me recently from Onpassive, and it reminded me of one of my favorite things I've ever done on here, which all of you seem to love. Onpassive is big as Titanic, and I am boarded, and I am enjoying journey in ocean. Again, I got this comment sent to me. Onpassive is big as Titanic, and I am boarded, and I am enjoying journey in ocean. And then someone recently said, you know, Queen, what would be really funny? If you memed these guys as the Titanic. And I was like, sweetheart, I already did. Haven't you seen this? This is everyone's favorite song. The launch will go on.
This song goes out to Ashmu Farah and Onpassive. Every night in our streams, we see you, we feel you. That is how we've come to know you. You go on. No, seriously, you won't stop talking the entire time. Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you. You go on. You go on, and you never really say anything. It's really bizarre. Yeah. Us one time, but the trauma lasts for a lifetime. But we won't let go till this is gone. In it to lose it. Ash is what you love to listen to, so we'll hold him to everything he's promised. So Ash, go on.
He's been promising this launch since 2018.
Near, far, wherever you are, we believe in our heart. This launch will go on.
It's been 4 years already. Or quit again?
Onpassive's launch chicks goes on and on. Come on, Ash. How long can you seriously keep lying to these people for? Just tell them that you're never going to launch this company. Just do it already. The compensation plan doesn't make sense. The AI doesn't make sense. Who's Al? Nothing makes sense here. Forever goes on and on and on and on and on. Cash talks on and on and on and on. Lunch goes on and on and on and on. Lunch goes on and on and on and on. Lunch goes on and on and on and on. Onpassive, please me. Gone. Lunch just goes on and on and on and on and on. Hashtags on and on and on and on. Lunch goes on and on and on and on and on. On and on. Yeah.
Yeah, that song was about 3 years ago. One of the first parody songs that I did for Onpassive. And honestly, not much has changed. Not much has changed. Right now, what I would love to do is read to you all my favorite Onpassive blog article ever. Because I haven't read it. At least I don't think I've read it on here. If I did, it would have been when it first came out. So forgive me if I did. But I really don't think that I've actually read this on here. Because like it didn't fit into anything that I was really doing at the time. But my favorite Onpassive article that has ever been written on their blog ever is called CEO Says Onpassive is Worth 35 Amazons. That's right. It was actually posted September 30th, 2020. And I wasn't covering them in 2020. And like I said, this hasn't really fit into anything that I've done. But I really do want to share this with you because I think it's really fun to look back at when they say things like this and compare then to now and where they are and what's going on. And it's just, this is beautiful. So on September 30th of 2020, allegedly at 12:46 p.m., I say allegedly because see recent videos of mine about the date and time of when they post these. And it's called CEO Says Onpassive is Worth 35 Amazons. And it has Ray Asper here saying it again in a quote. CEO says Onpassive is worth 35 Amazons. And I just love it. It goes. Hold on. I feel like maybe we need some effect for this. All right, hold on. We need some effect for this. Give me a sec here. Let me just see. Thank you, Ella. I'm 38. Hubby was 39, but I am 38, so thank you. Way before they released the product. Yep. It's about that. All right. This kind of goes, I guess. Not really, though. It's not really going with the mood that I like. None of them are. Okay, well, we'll just use this one then. Okay. So, are we in the right place at the right time? CEO says this is worth 35 Amazons. Amazon's Jeff Bezos stunned investors recently when he revealed that one emerging technology is the key to Amazon's future success. In fact, Bezos argued that it's hard to overstate the impact of this game-changing technology. The CEO of ARK Investments takes Bezos further we think it could approach $17 trillion in market cap, which would be 35 Amazons. What in the world could be worth 35 Amazons? Well, the funny thing is that it's definitely not Onpassive. That's the funny thing. So what in the world could be worth 35 Amazons? The answer is radical breakthrough that Wired says is the rocket fuel of the AI. And this giant leap forward has Wall Street insiders seeing dollar signs. And if you're an investor, I haven't even told you the best part. Because one remarkable company is absolutely dominating this exploding market. More on that in a second, but I'm amazed at how the super rich are reacting to this technology. That's right, the super rich. We all know the super rich, right? We're all watching that, right? A Shark Tank billionaire says it will create the world's first trillionaire. Baidu CEO Robin Li pivoted his entire company, which includes his $12.9 million stake, to take advantage. Even super investor Warren Buffett says that it will have a hugely beneficial social effect. When so many successful people are all saying the same thing, it usually pays to listen. You think our visionary leader and CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, is taking us in the right direction with our AI with heart? Over 200,000 founders believe so. When I met with Mr. Ash late last year and asked him directly what portion of Onpassive will be operated by AI, he replied, 100%. I believe we are in the right place at the right time and in it to win it. Isn't it awesome? Isn't that like the best one you've ever seen? Ash doesn't even understand what market cap is. No. Who wrote this? I know. Isn't it amazing? Well, Marty says don't overhype it after doing exactly right. Don't overhype it. Just, overhype it for 5 years and then say that. Ash doesn't even understand. No, I don't think he does, though. Like, I know you're half joking, but I don't actually think he does know. Very impressive observation regarding the company Onpassive and its 100% AI IT run technology. I don't know if you can have a 100% run AI company. Like, you would need at least like 1% human run, wouldn't you? Is that just me? So did Ray cut out all these quotes from different articles and piece them together like a ransom note to make it sound like the article was written about Onpassive? It appears to be similar, yeah. This was written by John Barilla during a Coke-fueled karaoke swingers party. I love it. It's my favorite one. But it was written by Ray. Because they say, thank you, Ray, for the awesome stats above. So yeah, it's Ray. What is the symbol for Onpassive? Walmart is wall, but what is Onpassive? David Sharp wants to know. This is so funny to me, by the way, when you click on view all comments. Do you see how it opens up a new box? Isn't that awesome? And then you scroll here. What is that all about? I love that comment. What is that all about? But yeah, this is how their blog is. I wanted to show you guys this too, because I find this very annoying. Nowhere else does this, where you go view all comments, new whole box pops up. But yeah, that's my favorite blog ever. as you guys can see, it is all about how the CEO says Onpassive is worth 35 Amazons. Again, CEO of Onpassive? No, they're talking about Jeff Bezos saying it. That AI stuff, the rocket fuel of the AI. All right? That's apparently going to be worth 35 Amazons because of CEO of ARK Investments. Takes Bezos further. Yeah, like, you guys thought it was going to be Ash Mufara saying, hey guys, Onpassive is worth 35 Amazons? Because that's what this looks like. When they say CEO says Onpassive is worth 35 Amazons, I'm expecting to read like Ash saying that, because you mean CEO in terms of Ash, or literally expecting like somebody else, like Jeff Bezos, to specifically say the word Onpassive. Like, Onpassive is worth 35, but that's not even what it is. It's like completely not any of that. That's why it's so fabulous. That's right. It's brilliant. That's the AI working. It's so amazing. I love it. But this is the type of manipulative blogging that they do, right? Like, this kind of sums up their whole company pretty well, doesn't it? You know, like, this is how it is. It's just like when they're talking about the value of their company, and they're like, oh, well, you know, the AI industry is worth billions. Therefore, automatically, Onpassive is worth billions. And it's like, that's not how this works. I just feel like this CEO says Onpassive is worth 35 Amazons article just beautifully sums it all up. It sums it all up so nicely. And I am having a wonderful birthday celebration. Yesterday, my family and I, you know, we did some special things. And then again, you know, like Marty wished me a happy birthday.
Hey, you know and I know it's your birthday. Yoo-hoo! Anyway, I'm going to sing you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
That negative YouTube channel.
Happy birthday to you.
Woo! That was awesome. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe, also for your wonderful, wonderful messages. I'll have to do that after this. I kind of took a couple days off from Onpassive, to be honest. I was like, it's my birthday. I need to give my brain a break. But I will go and check that out. But before I end this, I think that what would make my birthday celebration over the past couple days just perfect, absolutely perfect, is some sherry in my life.
You here long, so the other thing I have to see, if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you, Sherry. That's so nice of you.
If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you. I know it's a few people's birthday, so happy birthday to you. And if you're hurting or sick or anything like that, look, I believe in prayer. You do you, because that is what makes the world go round. Everybody's their own individual self. So I'm going to do prayer. You do you, because I know our world's a mess right now, and it needs a lot of prayers, or it needs a lot of light, whatever you want to call it.
I know.
It needs that now more than anything. So that's all I have for you folks. Tomorrow, I should be on here tomorrow. It might be a little later, though, than anticipated, because I'm going to be gone someplace and hoping to be back and charged and ready to go.
I'm really hoping that Sherry does go elsewhere and do other things outside of the house that do not involve Onpassive or anyone in Onpassive. You know, I hope she has a life outside of Onpassive. Very, very important.
So if not, then you'll definitely... No, wait, what's tomorrow's Friday? No, tomorrow's Thursday. I'm pushing the dates already. Tomorrow's Thursday. Like I said, I'll probably be on here tomorrow. It might be a little later, but I'll put it in the thing if I am.
Maybe she was celebrating my birthday.
I know I won't be on here on Saturday, so you weren't going to catch me here Saturday, but you will catch me here tomorrow and Friday. So in the meantime, take care, take charge, God bless. If you're a global proud brand ambassador, or should I say an
or global, all inclusive over here.
Passive pioneer, I'm going to see you at the next level of top, where ears will pop, our brains will pop, and hearts will pop, because that's how my brother, Mr. Ashton Fire, and his lovely wife, and the amazing dream team from around the world, because we're
right, Sam? Sam says, I love how she announces that she will be late, like there are people in anticipation of her webinars. I know, I always feel so bad, because every time that I watch her, it's like just me, or like it's like me and Jelly Snack, or like me and Joe, or like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, man, nobody watches Sherry. They never promote Sherry. Yeah, she'll be like, oh, well, guys, I won't be here tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, all 3 people that watch your videos are going to be so sad.
We're a worldwide company. That's how they give it to us, with heart.
With heart.
With entrepreneurship, with funniness.
She did.
With even everyday life hacks. That is how they give it to us. Why? Because don't ever let me forget. I will never forget the mission, what's the word? The movement here. And the movement is to help correct the corruption and help humanity, not just in my backyard, but worldwide. Because we're a worldwide company. So that's the main premise behind this company. And they're working tirelessly hours.
And then it just ends. I'm sorry, I thought it was so funny. The way that she was going, and I was recording it live, and as she's saying goodbye, it just ends. It made me laugh. But Sherry's always so great. The way that she says goodbye at the end of her videos. I hope one day we do meet at the top where our ears will pop, and our hearts will pop, and our brains will pop, as she says. Everything will just pop, Everything will pop. Jelly says, I watched her yesterday and Chris was in the chat. I asked where he'd been and said we missed him on the morning lives and he ignored you. Oh, that's rude. That was so rude. Sherry's going to be late tomorrow. Let me alert the United Nations. That's because she's insane. She is. She is. I think some days she has a live and no one watches it at all. It's very true. There's lots of times where I come in near the end because I don't always see it as soon as she goes live. So I'm usually like a few minutes late. There's been lots of times where I've like come in right at the end of her live and she's like, doing her little finishing up and I'm like the only viewer and I'm like, oh, Sherry. But she does do it every single day. That is insanity. It's called Sherry Dershowitz. You have to kind of spell it the way she spells her name, so I'll put it in the chat there for you. That's what it's called. And she calls it her station. It's her station. We love Sherry. She's great fun. She is one of my favorites. I do appreciate her and good old Marty wishing me a happy birthday.
Hey, you know and I know it's your birthday. Yoo-hoo! Anyway, I'm going to sing you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to...
Stop going there.
All right, fine. Jesus. She is lonely. I think she has her daughters, though. They seem to be still in her life, so I hope that they're, trying to get her out. But that's everybody that's in this thing, right? It's kind of everyone that's in Onpassive. That's why it's so successful as like a social club right now. It's because a lot of the people in there, they just want community. She literally says every Onpassive cliche in every video. It's so true. And it's great because lately she's been doing them like very, very quick. And I feel like her videos are all like 10 minutes long. So she'll only be live for like 10 minutes. So it's basically her just coming on to do every Onpassive cliche. And then like do her little speech and then get off. Like I feel like that's all it is. She does all of the Onpassive cliches. And she reminds you to, pick up the phone and call your loved ones. And then she just goes, all right, bye. And I'm like, oh, well, that's another day of that. Chris says she has the orderlies who come in and check on her every 4 hours and give her meds. Maybe. No, I'm pretty sure Sherry's on her own. She's doing all right. But she is a little loony. And I love me a little loony. I really do. Those are the ones I have fun with. You know, it's not fun if they're always mad like Marty and Chris get all the time. You know, you gotta have some fun too. Anyway, that's it for my birthday. Thank you so much for coming here, for hanging out with me, and spending time with me to celebrate my fabulous birthday.
Stop going there.
I appreciate all of you. Again, thank you so much to everyone that took time out of the day yesterday to send me some happy birthday wishes. Or hey, even today, I did get some today as well. Always appreciate it. I had an amazing, amazing day with my family yesterday. I'm glad to be here with all of you to celebrate me and my birthday. I also just wanted to take a minute because, you know, since we're here, just take a minute, and I just wanted to thank you, all of you guys, for helping me get to 4,000 subscribers. Again, I appreciate all of my amazing mods and all of my fabulous members who basically pay for the content that I make for you guys. And everyone else in the community. Thank you so much for helping me get there. Road to 5K, here we come. And no matter where you are or what you're doing, I hope that you all have a fabulous, fabulous rest of your day and an amazing rest of your weekend. I think on Monday, we're going to be reacting to some Marty and Chris, because you guys seem to like that when I do that. So we'll react to them on Monday. And Jelly, I'll go check out that Michael one. Maybe we'll do that one on Tuesday. So yeah, the next time that I see you guys is going to be MLM Monday. So have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. Again, happy birthday to me. And honestly, it wouldn't be my birthday if we didn't at least get to celebrate the birthday and do a little bit of in it to win it, right? I mean, is it my birthday if I don't play in it to win it? I don't think so. So thank you, everyone.
My name is Ashton Potter, and I'm your friend.
I love all of you.
My name is Ashton Potter, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke. If that's the call. Hey.
And I'm your friend.
That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own. And it breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name is Ashton Potter. If you're rude, if you've been doubting or sighing, or we know who you are.
Stop going there. She wants to be the first to make us look silly.
Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there asking for a debate. That's the lady I brought on. Her debate was Freeman and Ash. And another Queen of Karma person. Asking about why don't we answer the question about religion. I think we've answered that over and over again.
I've been answering them over and over. It's not the answer you want, but call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke.
enjoyed your day, come here and tune in to Friyay talking about your experiences. My name is Ash Mufari, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Elch, by the way.
And I'm your friend.
Stop going there. That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own YouTube channel. And it breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufari.
Stop going there.
Yeah, Queen of Karma's down there.
My name is Ash Mufari, and I'm your friend.
Let's go to Guyana.